West Midlands Police. Man charged following submachine gun recovery. We've charged a man with possession of a firearm after recovering a submachine gun from a car in Perrybar, Birmingham. Psycho Cisse has also been charged with acquiring ammunition without a certificate. The 21-year-old from Erdington was remanded to appear before Birmingham Magistrates Court on June the 8th. Another 21-year-old man arrested on suspicion of possessing a firearm has been bailed in relation to this, but remanded in custody for unrelated offenses. It comes after we've launched Operation Target, which sees us take a defiant stand against a range of serious and organized crime offense.
A police community support officer, PCSO, accused of unauthorized access to computer material following an Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC, investigation has been found guilty following a trial at Preston Crown Court. PCSO Mark Turner, of Greater Manchester Police, GMP, denied the charge under Section 1 of the Computer Misuse Act 1990. We independently investigated the 38-year-old S.
On conclusion of the investigation in March 2020, we referred a file of evidence to the Crown Prosecution Service, which authorized charges in October 2020. We found evidence that one of the women he was in contact with asked for information about a domestic incident, which she was not involved in, and that PCSO Turner accessed the relevant log. When interviewed by IOPC investigators, he argued he had a policing purpose for doing so. However, our investigation found no evidence of any legitimate purpose for his actions. Following the guilty verdict, returned today, June the 7th at Preston Crown Court, Turner was ordered to pay a £2,000 fine and £2,000 costs by the court. IOPC Regional Director Catherine Bates said, despite claiming otherwise, PCSO Turner had no justification for accessing information about a police incident after being asked by a member of the public for insider info. As the judge remarked, the evidence against him was overwhelming.
And yet he continued to insist he had done nothing wrong. His lack of judgment and professionalism was a serious breach of the trust placed in the police by the public. Our investigation ensured he was held accountable for his actions, and he now has a criminal record as a result. Our investigation also found PCSO Turner should face a gross misconduct hearing in relation to his contact with two women, which is a matter for GMP to arrange. On conclusion of our investigation, we found PCSO Turner had a case to answer for gross misconduct for alleged breaches of the police staff standards of professional behavior with respect to discreditable conduct, confidentiality, and work and responsibilities.
We can confirm that a man from Netherton has been charged with rape. Hussein Saidi, 24, of Louis Pasteur Avenue, Netherton, appeared yesterday, Thursday, June the 8th at Liverpool Magistrates Court and has been remanded in custody. The rape was reported to have occurred on Sunday, March the 5th this year on Linacre Lane. Saidi will next appear at Liverpool Crown Court on Thursday, July the 6th.
Two women have been convicted of knife crime offences, and as a result are the first offenders in the country to be issued with Serious Violence Reduction Orders, SVROs. Sarah Dowson, aged 35, of Park Road South, Birkenhead, appeared at Sefton Magistrates Court on Wednesday, June 7, where she pleaded guilty to possessing an offensive weapon in a public place. She was sentenced to 26 weeks imprisonment, suspended for 18 months, 25 days of rehabilitation activity requirement, and issued an SVRO with a duration of 2 years.
Vivian Holland, aged 50, of no fixed address, appeared at Sefton Magistrates Court on Wednesday, June the 7th, where she pleaded guilty to 3 counts of possessing a knife blade in a public place. She was sentenced to 17 weeks imprisonment, suspended for 12 months, 30 days of rehabilitation activity requirement, and issued an SVRO with a duration of 18 months.
Merseyside Police, working in conjunction with the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, secured the 2 SVROs on Wednesday, June 7. The force is the first of 4 pilot forces to secure an SVRO. Courts can grant an SVRO when an adult aged 18 or over is convicted of an offense involving a blade article or offensive weapon. The change in legislation means officers now have the automatic right to search.
Friday, June the 9th. Detectives are continuing to investigate an incident which was reported to us in Ongar shortly before 3:2 p.m. on Wednesday, June the 7th. We received a number of calls to a disturbance which was taking place in Fifield Road, Ongar. Responding officers were met with a challenging situation which involved a number of young people. The officers worked to de-escalate the incident to ensure the safety of everyone involved. As part of our response, 5 young people were identified as primarily being involved and are currently under investigation. 1 person has been arrested and released under investigation. Each of the 5 individuals has been or will be interviewed to obtain their accounts of the incident. All of those involved are juveniles. Detectives are also following a number of lines of inquiry such as identifying CCTV, which shows the entirety of the incident. Superintendent Tim Tubbs said.
Thank you for watching our crime update videos. Maybe now is a good time to like and subscribe free of charge below.